In a universe ruled by empires and guided by prophecy, power doesn't come from weapons or machines, it comes from dust. On the desert planet Arrakis, beneath endless dunes and scorching suns, lies the most valuable substance ever discovered in the Dune universe: Spice Melange. To the untrained eye, it looks like simple cinnamon-colored sand, but it is the fuel of civilization itself. A substance so rare, so vital, that control over it determines the fate of galaxies. Spice is power, and without it, humanity's far-flung empire would fall into silence among the stars. Unlike most science fiction universes that rely on engines, reactors, or alien technology to reach the stars, Dune makes its entire future run on biology, evolution, and a hallucinogenic substance born of nature. In Frank Herbert's vision, faster-than-light travel isn't powered by machines, it's powered by the human mind, expanded and reshaped by spice. Through its effects, specially trained navigators of the Spacing Guild can perceive the twists and folds of space itself. When a ship makes a jump through this folded space, it doesn't move through the void of space. It moves the void of space around it. For the passengers, the journey is instantaneous. To the navigators, it is a moment of pure awareness where distance and time dissolve into a single thought. The idea is staggering because it blends mysticism with plausible physics. In modern terms, what the navigators do resembles manipulating space-time, bending the cosmic fabric so the two distant points touch. Einstein's theory of general relativity predicts that space can curve and stretch. Theoretically, if one could fold it, a traveler could move from one end of the galaxy to another without crossing the distance between. Dune takes that cold mathematics and gives it life through spice. It is not a machine that performs the miracle. It is consciousness itself, awakened to dimensions our limited minds can't perceive. Spice expands awareness, sharpening the senses and unlocking patterns buried within the chaos of reality. For the Guild Navigators, this heightened perception is more than clairvoyance, it's survival. Space travel in Dune isn't automated. It requires constant vision into the future to predict safe paths through the gravitational currents of folded space. One miscalculation, one unseen fragment of matter, and an entire fleet could be annihilated. The spice grants glimpses of probability, allowing navigators to see what will happen before it does. In a sense, they navigate not through space, but through time. The origins of spice lie deep beneath Arrakis, produced through the life cycle of its massive sandworms. These ancient creatures guard the desert seas, spawning the raw pre-spice mass that erupts to the surface through violent spice blows. When it dries, it becomes melange, shimmering, fragrant, and dangerously addictive. Exposure to spice reshapes human biology, elongating life, enhancing awareness, and in the case of the Guild Navigators, mutating their bodies beyond recognition. They live submerged in spice gas, their elongated forms drifting through orange mist, forever dependent on the very substance that grants them power. The dependency isn't limited to them. Every major faction in Dune depends on spice in some way. The noble houses use it to preserve youth and health. The Bene Gesserit rely on it for heightened senses and prophetic insight. Even common citizens use trace amounts to extend life, but nowhere is its importance greater than in the Guild's monopoly on interstellar travel. The navigators' ability to fold space makes them indispensable. They alone decide which worlds are connected, which armies can move, which empires can breathe. Whoever controls Arrakis controls the Guild, and whoever controls the Guild controls the known universe. Herbert's genius was to anchor this mystical idea in something that feels scientifically possible. The concept of folding space echoes theoretical wormholes, tunnels through space-time predicted by Einstein and Rosen in 1935. To traverse one safely, a traveler would need incredible precision and awareness of gravitational fields. In Dune, that awareness doesn't come from computers or AI. Those were banned long ago after the Butlerian Jihad, the uprising against thinking machines. Humanity chose evolution instead of automation. The spice became the next stage of that evolution, the tool that made human minds capable of performing what once required godlike machinery. This philosophical choice separates Dune from almost every other science fiction world. It's not about building better machines, it's about becoming better beings. The spice bridges the gap between technology and transcendence. It makes the human brain the ultimate computer, consciousness the ultimate engine. Herbert described it as the catalyst for a new stage of human awareness, one where time, space, and thought merge into a single continuum. But such power comes at a cost. Spice is addictive, and withdrawal is fatal. The more one uses it, the more they depend on it, and the more one's physiology changes. Over centuries, the Navigators' reliance on spice has transformed them completely, trading their humanity for cosmic perception. They are prisoners of their own evolution, bound forever to the orange haze that sustains them. The universe moves at their command, yet they cannot survive outside their tanks. That duality, power through dependency, lies at the heart of Dune's tragedy. On Arrakis, the struggle for spice mirrors our own relationship with energy and resources. Empires fight over it, religions are built around it, and ecological balance teeters on the edge of collapse. The Fremen, the desert's native people, understand the true cost of this precious dust. To them, the spice is sacred, part of the planet's living cycle. Harvesting it carelessly awakens the wrath of the Sandworms, whose thunderous movements echo across the dunes like the heartbeat of the world. Where outsiders see profit, the Fremen see survival. Their dream is not to exploit Arrakis, but to transform it, to turn the barren desert into a garden, even if it means sacrificing the universe's most valuable resource. The science of spice may be fiction, but its metaphor is chillingly real. In our own world, we depend on finite substances, oil, rare metals, fossil fuels, that power civilization while threatening the balance of our planet. Like the Imperium's addiction to melange, our progress carries a hidden cost. Herbert's universe magnifies that dilemma to a cosmic scale. A civilization so advanced that it can bend space itself, yet still enslaved by the need for a single resource it can't live without. If spice were real, producing it would challenge every field of science. It would require biology capable of rewriting genetics, chemistry that operates at the edge of life and death, and physics that intertwines consciousness with space-time. The energy output from a single fold space jump would dwarf anything humanity could generate. Yet Herbert's vision makes it believable because it's not about the mechanics, it's about the dependency. The impossible becomes real when an entire civilization builds its faith, economy, and identity upon it. The Spice Melange stands as one of the greatest metaphors in all of science fiction. It's both the engine of progress and the seed of corruption. It connects mysticism with mathematics, ecology with empire. It reminds us that every leap forward, whether scientific or spiritual, carries a shadow. To possess the power to bend space is to face the danger of losing what it means to be human. In the end, spice is more than a plot device. It's the soul of the Dune universe. It drives the politics, fuels the wars, and shapes the destiny of every character who touches it. It is both the universe's heartbeat and its addiction, a substance that grants near divine power at a terrible cost. Herbert's genius was to turn dust into destiny, proving that the smallest things, a grain of sand or a simple spark of awareness, can change the course of galaxies.